We're so happy to host this call tonight. So thank you, Jeff, for inviting us to participate. We're real excited because we have the opportunity to introduce to you tonight our founder and CEO, Mr. Bill Downs.
World traveler, Gina.
Yes, absolutely. Ed, a world traveler. Bill, you there?
I believe I'm here.
Okay, super. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. And I am going to put it to speaker view and then turn it over to you. I know you have some great things you want to share with us tonight about the Victory Nutrition supplements.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, in 1985, the dietary supplement industry did $4 billion a year. In 2012, the dietary supplement industry did $137 billion a year, a dramatic increase and prolific growth. In 2012, the pharmaceutical industry did $331 billion a year. That's just an extraordinary expenditure by both the pharmaceutical industry and the natural products industry in dietary supplements. You would think with all that money being spent that we would have changed the course of illness and significantly improved wellness in our culture. However, the reality is we haven't put a dent in the incidence of chronic degenerative diseases. As consumers, we spend billions of dollars a year in three categories. Number one, in dietary supplements. Number two, on fitness and wellness programs. And number three, on anti-aging. So, as I just mentioned, obesity and chronic illness are still on the rise. There are thousands of supplements on the market from which to choose. How do we make the right decisions? How do we know which ones to take? How do we know if we're wasting our hard-earned money? The fact of the matter is that we don't know. So what is the most expensive nutritional supplement on the market? It's the one that doesn't work. And factors that influence that would be impaired digestion. We know that digestive maladies are the number one cause of illness. It's the number one most prevalent health problem in our culture is digestive maladies. It's the number one reason for doctor visits, the number one reason for emergency room visits after accidents, the number one reason for the most purchased over-the-counter meds, and the number one reason for the most prescribed drugs, disqualifying drugs like Cialis and Viagra. And then there's the use of generic low-quality ingredients. After a category is established, copycat knockoff products enter the market, and generic low-quality ingredients become popularly used. And when you see ginkgo biloba on a label, you don't know how good the quality of that product is. And the vast majority of them use base their formulas on the lowest price ingredients, and that's going to give you low quality ingredients. The other challenge is there's not enough ingredients. The potencies are too low to actually be effective. They cite research showing that an ingredient does something, but what they don't tell you is they're using only a fraction of that ingredient in the formula, and they're creating unfulfillable consumer expectations. And then again, based on the digestive problem, are ingredients that do not get absorbed into the bloodstream. So V&I is categorically a game changer in the industry, and here's why. I officially launched Victory Nutrition International on January the 15th of 2014. And my colleague, Steve Kushner, and I are both biochemists, formulators, and published researchers. I was in the ingredient business for 24 years, and I'm a fanatic about premium quality ingredients and science-based validation. So we're using high-quality product. We produce high-quality products. Our products are unique, exclusive, and proprietary to V&I. We are enjoying first-to-market advantage. And again, premium quality ingredients are used. with Steve Kushner pioneered the advanced absorption technology way back when. It was at that time it was called the IntelliSome technology. Steve and I collaborated to take it to another whole dimension of beneficial effects, and the proteasome technology was born. And all of our products use the proteasome technology, and our product formulations, the technologies for that are validated by published clinical studies, which you can see if you go to vniscience.com. So in addition, we have a revered scientific advisory board, collectively over 170 years worth of research experience, evidenced by over 600 published research papers in peer-reviewed scientific journals. The scientific board is comprised of Dr. Kenneth Blum, who's the father of psychiatric genetics, the discoverer of what is called the addiction gene. It's actually the reward gene, the dopamine D2 receptor, TAC1A1 allele. Dr. Debashis Bagchi, who has over 200 published papers in peer-reviewed scientific literature. He's the scientist that really pioneered the research on oligomeric proanthocyanidins, or OPCs, pioneered the grapeseed extract and resveratrol research, wound healing research. I mean, he's just an amazing scientist. And his wife, Dr. Meenakshi Bagchi, has sat on 3 different NIH grant review boards, eminent scientist in her own right, over 200 published papers. These are hands-on scientists. They're not white coats of a scientific advisory board that point to a product and say, hey, that's a good product. These are hands-on scientists that have done science, that are responsible for the creation of very successful product categories, validating those product categories, and are involved in the validation of V&I products. So V&I is the only company known to have over 40 published clinical studies to date and 3 patents with proprietary exclusive technologies supporting our finished products. That means unprecedented scientific validation. And the big message is that provides an unprecedented superior advantage for business validation. So our scientific credibility and product validation is something that guarantees that anyone who partners with V&I to do the business can be assured that the products they're promoting are made with the highest quality ingredients, backed by peer-reviewed science, and most importantly, improve the health of others, confirmed by actual case reports and product reviews. As I mentioned earlier, our proprietary V&I proteasome technology is used by all the products of V&I. The Protovite, the Enzorb, the Brain Award, and the Thione Extra all use the exclusive SK713 SLP absorption technology, which means our supplements are absorbed 100% of the time in 100% of the people tested. And the reason the V&I proteasome technology is unique is that it mimics body fluid and cell membrane properties. And there's a depiction of a phospholipid bilayer. There's the head. My cursor's on the head. My mouse cursor's on the head. There are the legs. There's 2 legs. And there are the 2 legs, and there's the head. They interlock like if you were putting your hands together between your index and middle finger. They interlock like that, creating something called the phospholipid bilayer. And our phospholipids are impregnated and saturated with free ions to give them a negative ionic fingerprint, just like cell membranes. It's really, especially red blood cells, it's really amazing. So many supplements are difficult to digest or do not get absorbed depending on the person's digestive system, and many supplements that do not get absorbed at all, therefore eliminating any of the benefits that they may have altogether. V&I's proprietary exclusive proteasome technology is the foundation for all the products, and our tagline is nutrition that gets in. So initially, the proteasome technology is used in Enzorb. It is the only proteasome technology enzyme product on the market, and it's getting a new standard for enzymes. Our clinical study just came out, by the way. It's in the process of being published. It was presented at a scientific symposium, the International Union of Food Science and Technology Symposium. So actually the slide's already out of date. Protovite is our multiple vitamin mineral complex, and it's a botanical complex that's been proven to rehydrate blood cells, restore the ability to use oxygen and nutrients, and recharge those cells, restoring their negative charge, all in less than 5 minutes. Brain Reward is a proprietary formula that is protozomed, that supports focus, concentration, cognition, and mental sharpness, and it's backed by more than 30 clinical studies. Thione Extra is an immune benefit and cell detoxification product that supports anti-aging and life extension. So let's first look at Enzorb. And by the way, in the research, we use a scientific code, a KD120 multi-enzyme complex. That's what that stands for. So Enzorb consists of Diet Essential, which is a stable acid-resistant multi-enzyme complex that's activated in the higher pH of the body tissues. These are not activated in the stomach. So while they appear to be digestive enzymes, they're actually metabolically activated enzymes. And their proprietary exclusive protozomes ensure rapid and prolonged absorption, a combination that's exclusively formulated for optimal metabolic and digestive support via the blood. The digestive system has the largest supply of blood in the body, and so the enzymes are getting into the blood and supplying all the tissues of the body, especially in the digestive system. Again, there are no other protozomed enzyme products on the market. Enzorb, safety and efficacy of Enzorb is demonstrated in 2 published clinical studies, and now the third is in the process of being accepted for publication, and it has been presented. And the references will be in vniscience.com probably within the next week or so. It's activated in the alkaline pH of tissues inside the body on the other side of the digestive tract. Remember, your GI tract is essentially an external organ on the inside of your body because it's open at both ends. That's why there's so much immune system activity there. And white blood cells are the largest carrier vehicles of enzymes in the body, and that's part of your immune system. So the GI tract has an extraordinarily large amount of immune system support. So it boosts and strengthens metabolism and vitality, supports digestion of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, supports intestinal health and elimination, boosts immune competence and blood health. And by the way, that was what was found in the most recent study, that it boosts immune competence and blood health. Protovite is liquid nutrition that gets in. It is rapidly absorbed. By the way, a 2002 study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association states it appears prudent for all adults to take vitamin supplements. But digestive maladies are the most common disorder in our culture, as mentioned already. So the most expensive supplement is the one that doesn't work because it can't get in. Impaired metabolism is a reduced ability to use oxygen or water. And if supplements can't get in, your metabolism is impaired. You're made of air, water, sunshine, and food. The importance of a substance can be evaluated by how long you live without it. So the 2 most important ingredients for life are oxygen and water. And they're required for cells to make energy, manage energy, and eliminate waste, otherwise known as metabolism. So this is a primary feature of chronic degenerative disease, is a loss of the ability to use oxygen and water. So Protovite is a proprietary VMP 35, that stands for vitamin, mineral, phytonutrient, with 35 macro ingredients, hundreds of micronutrients, phytonutrients, a VMP 35 liquid multivitamin, mineral, and phytonutrient complex. The proprietary exclusive proteasome provides unprecedented, rapid, and prolonged nutrient absorption. The rapid absorption is in 5 minutes or less, as demonstrated in a published clinical study. It promotes cellular ability to effectively use oxygen and water, again, the 2 most important resources for life. It is essentially liquid blood food. So peer-reviewed and published scientific research validates all VNI finished products, but Protovite was our flagship product that got its study published in 2015. Life-changing benefits are evidenced by an astonishingly high customer retention rate. Brain Reward for mental sharpness is an amazing patent product. It's got 3 patents on it. and we call it a patented course correction for your mind. Keep in mind that 1 in 4 Americans will experience a mental health disorder. This is is quoted by the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Our bodies and our brains are chronically overstressed. We're overfed and undernourished, and they're not as healthy as they could be, making life much more challenging. Brain reward is an effective reward deficiency nutrigenomic solution. Nutrigenomics is a science that studies how nutrition affects gene expression, and brain reward rebalances the brain reward circuitry. So more than 30 clinical studies to date demonstrate that the patented brain reward, KB220Z and now KB220ZBR, and we just are getting another study published on the KB220ZBR within probably the next month, supports dopamine sensitivity and function, helps regulate cravings, supports weight management, promotes energy and recovery, relieves stress, supports easier detox, supports improved decision-making, supports focus, attention, concentration, and cognition, and mental sharpness. And by the way, it's not a drug. And this presentation is on November the 1st, just to give you a point of reference for me saying when things are going to be published. Thione Extra is anti-aging and immune excellence. It's a major immune booster. It's made with evidence-based, premium quality nutraceutical ingredients that nutritionally support DNA protection and the structure and function of blood vessels, antioxidant function, glutathione and SOD functions. These are probably the 2 most important biological enzymes in our bodies. Endogenous, we make them. Supports immune function, improves nitrogen balance, cellular detoxification, structure, function, stamina, and energy output, mental clarity, anti-aging, and life extension. Thione Extra provides life-changing benefits as evidenced by, again, an astonishingly high customer retention rate. Keep in mind, all of these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. They are intended to nourish the body's ability to do what God designed it to do, to optimize gene expression and help promote optimal health. So Protovite, as I mentioned earlier, is rapidly absorbed liquid nutrition. The moniker on the bottle is nutrition that gets in. We are now stating categorically, because of the research that's done, Protovite is liquid blood food.
Good deal. Thank you very much, Bill.
Yes, thank you, Bill. That was absolutely wonderful. We couldn't have said it better ourselves.
We're glad you were on here to say it for us.
And that's why this is recorded, folks, because we cannot duplicate Bill Downs. He's a man of passion. We love you, Bill.
Thank you so much.
And we've known him for a lot of years. I want to tell you, when Bill decided to open his own company, Gina and I were thrilled at that. The story goes back about 20 years. We met Bill because he was a formulator for another company. And what happens usually is Bill would formulate the product would work extremely well, the company would get a little bit greedy and decide change ingredients may not pay Bill, and ultimately the product or us, and the product would ultimately quit working as effectively as it is. When Bill said he was going to open up his own company, we knew that would no longer be an issue. We were really, really excited about that. So we've known Bill about 20 years, and that's one of the reasons he called us initially when he wanted to open up the company.
Okay, so let me start with the presentation. Okay, so because I'm so excited, Bill. But anyway, I want to share a little bit with you about our business opportunity and how we got started with Victory Nutrition. As Ed mentioned, with Bill and Kim Downs 5 years ago, and I believe in divine providence. And so even though we all have went through things over the last 10, 20, 30 years, we had to go through all that to get to this point. So we feel in our heart Victory Nutrition is a company unlike any other company we've ever dealt with in the last 30 years, a company with integrity. And of course, Bill and Kim love the field. they have a mission to help people become beacons of health, hope, and abundance. So we will get started. Okay, VNI is a global leader in changing the way network marketing companies do business. So I just want to say on this slide that, you know, when Bill started this company 5 years ago, he said, we're going to do everything opposite of what all the other companies do. So we had, you know, free registration, free replicated website. We didn't even require and still don't require you to do a monthly subscription, even though we highly recommend it because of such great benefits that you will receive from the supplements. And also the company even gives out free products to the reps after they've been on the products for 6 months. So anyway, this company is different than other companies out there, and a company with heart and integrity.
Yeah, Gina and I are really, really excited to be aboard here.
Okay, so we're going to explain to you how easy it is to start your Victory Nutrition business. It's basically 3 steps. You want to use the product. So get with a person who shared this with you and let them help you place your order. And at the end of this presentation, we're going to share with you some exciting opportunities for you to take advantage of some deeply discounted packages that the company has put together for the brand new representative and partner. And also we have a surprise at the end that we'll share as well. So use the products, and then we want you to go out and share these products. You know, we are just starting into the holiday season. There's so many people out there hurting. I mean, you can't really step out your front door without seeing people in need. So go to the ones that you love and care about, you know, share these supplements. Victory Nutrition has many tools available. I know when we got started that we only had livebloodcellvideo.com, which was a little video, less than 2 minutes, that will show you how unique the Protovite is and what it does to the blood in less than 5 minutes. And as Bill said, it's liquid blood food. But once you order the products, you start using them and you're sharing them, we're going to help you and teach you how to share these wonderful supplements with others. And basically, that's how you build a Victory Nutrition business. Use the products, share the products, and then teach others to use and share the products.
And folks, it's really that simple. It really doesn't take a lot more explanation than that. The rest will take care of itself. There is an income opportunity, which I like to call the 5th product, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But really, if you learn to use the product and share the story of what the product did for you and others around you, teach people to share the product with others, and teach them to share and use the product at the same time.
So we have a very lucrative VNI compensation plan. You know, Ed and I have been in the industry for 30 years, and we have seen several companies out there, different kinds of compensation plans, but I can tell you ours is very lucrative, it's very unique, and it's also very rewarding. You can create significant income if you are teachable and willing to hold your hand up and let us help you and show you. You know, our job as field leaders and partners is to help you shorten your learning curve, and that's what we can do. We can, you know, cut your learning curve by months. If you're sincere, you care about making a difference and helping others, then you're who we want to work with. You know, we're going to show you how that you can create immediate income. You know, people need money today. They need it, you know, quickly. They can't afford to, you know, go out and get a job and get paid 2 or 3 weeks later. So once you start sharing the products, the company is going to send you what we call a thank you check, and you're going to get that the following week. We don't wait 2 or 3 weeks to send the product, send the checks out. So you're going to be able to take advantage of making income very quickly.
And one of the reasons we're able to do that is we have such a high retention rate with our customers, and we have such a low return rate. Most of the time, the reason the companies aren't paying you immediately, that they're waiting 1 or 2 or sometimes 3 weeks before they pay you, is because products are sent back often, and if commission checks are paid and they're gone from the company, it's hard to get the money back. But in our company, the product return rate is less than 1/100th of 1%. I mean, we just don't have products returned. If they're returned, it's because a bottle's been damaged in shipping or something to that effect. Very rarely do we have somebody send product back because it didn't do what it claimed to do on the label.
And also, we want to share with you how to create long-term, what we call now reproductive residual income. And I want to thank Dave Stoltzfus. He actually coined that term, and we love it, reproductive residual income. So what is reproductive residual income? That's you out there taking the message to others, sharing the products, and they in turn will do the same. You know, if you went out there and you bought a franchise, it's not going to go out there and reproduce itself. Or if you go out there and you invest in vending machines, sure, you can make some, you know, income or a little bit of residual income each month as to what is sold through those machines. But those machines don't duplicate themselves. We are out there duplicating ourselves through helping others. If you'll do that and share it with others, your business will grow from you to 2 to 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. You know, eventually you can have thousands of people on your team and experience the benefits of doing the work one time and seeing the rewards come year after year after year.
Long-term residual income can be created several different ways. I mean, you could have a ton of money in the bank and create residual income, but you can't create reproductive residual income because of the reasons that Gina just stated. If people are out there sharing the product and sharing their experience and telling people exactly what happened to them when they took the product, other people are going to try the product. Gina and I have created in a very short period of time, relatively speaking. I've worked for banks before. I know what my retirement was when I left the bank after 10 years. I know what my residual income is now, and I can tell you the residual income that we have now far exceeds what I would have if I'd have worked a job for 20 or 30 years. And today's economy, you know, getting a job and keeping it for 20 or 30 years, it's just not possible anymore. They like to hire younger people. They like to keep them employed and keep them turned over quickly and keep hiring younger people for less money. Residual income is absolutely a great thing to have.
And also, we're going to talk for just a moment about the leadership development bonuses. My favorite bonus, by the way, we have several in Victory Nutrition, but my favorite bonus is the MAP pool, which is our monthly auto ship program. You know, when you got a brand new person on board and they're excited and they want to create income as they're sharing these products with others, be sure and share with them about the MAP pool. And I won't get into all the details, but it's a wonderful way for them to earn money free month after month after month, year after year after year, because that's based on a global pool that it's a global pool that the company has put together, and they put a certain percentage into that pool each month, and they share it with the qualifiers who have taken advantage of the MAP pool and earned shares.
I want you to really understand that, because a lot of people say, well, Ed and Gina are doing real well because they've been with the company from day one. I can tell you that's probably not the case. You've got a better opportunity today than you did when we started. We have very few tools. We have very little things to really go on, and all we had was bill downs and our word that we're going to build an organization of salespeople. And we did. And, you know, the thing that's really unique about the MAP pool, most companies set aside a portion of the profit that the company makes for the higher PIN positions or the higher people that have earned money or been with the company the longest, and they share in that pool. This, from day one, you can capitalize on what Gina and I have been building for 5 years. It is a percentage of the volume that comes into the company on a monthly basis. From day one, you can start earning on that same thing. So it's as if you started with us 5 years ago. It's a great pool. The MAP pool is absolutely ingenious.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are other bonuses too. So be sure and check back with the person who shared this with you and have them go through a detailed compensation plan overview. So why would you want to partner with VNI? We're going to share some reasons why we think you would want to. There are many benefits of starting your own VNI business. Tax benefits, for one thing. I've heard through, tax accountants before that, having your own home-based business, right off the top, you can save like, $4,000 or $5,000. So be sure and learn about starting your home-based business. Get with your accountant, because having this business can make a big difference, in your income. Okay, so as far as the benefits, this is a professional network marketing business, and it is a real business. A lot of people out there that have heard of, network marketing or MLM, they might not quite understand what it is. MLM's been around a long time, I guess probably 60, 70 years now. So it is the best and most viable way for the average person to create an above average income. Ed and I are average people. We went to high school. We do not have college educations. And
well, I did have 14 days of college, but I hated every minute of it.
Well, he had a little bit, but other than that, we just, we had the desire to roll our sleeves up and help others. I mean, that's what we're here, to help others, love God, love others, and everything else falls into place. And so, but anyway, we'll continue. As Bill mentioned, we have these awesome proprietary products. Our relationship with Bill and Kim Downs go back more than 20 years. And knowing Bill even back in the 90s as a product formulator and a researcher, the supplements that he put together for companies that we have been involved with were just phenomenal. Of course, the technology has evolved, and with now Steve Kushner on board and developing the proteasoming technology and what they've put together, there is no other company that can stand up to what we have at Victory Nutrition. So we will not let you down as to the formulas to what these products will do.
And folks, you could take that to the bank. Bill is a real stickler about having the right ingredients in the right proportions in the product. He will not change the product on you unless he's going to better the product. And that's one thing we always loved about Bill, is that he unless he's bettering a product, he's not going to buy a lesser ingredient and put it in there just for the sake of profit.
So there's no startup fees to get started with Victory Nutrition. I think I mentioned that earlier. There's no need to load up on inventory or stock or even maintain inventory. Now, Ed and I do keep just a little bit on hand because we're always running into people who that, we may bump into that has an ache or pain, and we share with them, and we like to put a sample or a product in their hand to help them get started. But it's not a requirement. No,
and we do not believe in being garage qualified. I can tell you right now, if you come to our house any given time, you're not going to see piles and piles of product sitting anywhere. I mean, at any given time, we might have 2 or 3 bottles of Protovite on hand. We might have a couple bottles of Brain Reward. We might have a couple bottles of Thion Extra and Enzorb on hand. But by and large, that's for personal use. We're not real big people on carrying inventory, nor does the company require you to carry inventory to help them. I'd rather have the company send it out. People call us all the time and say, have you got a bottle of Brain Rewards you can deliver us? Now, we do have some doctors that we help from time to time, and I do have one little child that I feel sorry for in the Charlotte area, and their money's pretty tight. When they call me up and ask me if I could deliver a bottle of Brain Reward, you best believe I'm going to take it to him. He's got some conditions that the Brain Reward really helps him, and his mother knows that. But I really don't keep a whole lot of inventory on hand.
We just leave that up to the company. The company really does all the hard work, folks. We've got an incredible customer care department. We have a wonderful digital media department with Suzanne, who puts together a lot of this beautiful things you see, like the PowerPoints and our website. And, We have Bill at the helm, you know, doing all this science and research, and Kim in the background running the company, and with Jeff Hooks as our president. You know, we have got all the pieces of the puzzle put together. So that is why you want to be a part of VNI. You are on the front of the bus, not the back of the bus. And, you know, we're going to go to a $100 million company over the next few years. I know that Bill and Jeff and Kim have put together a 5-year plan, and they're going to take this company international. So you don't want to wait to get involved. You want to get on board now, because, you know, Victory Nutrition will become a household word. So again, we're going to talk about, you know, it says, why partner with VNI? Well, the generous unilevel and bonus compensation. As we mentioned earlier, the earning potential is extraordinary here. It's only going to get better too as the company grows. There's going to be more opportunities to do some fun things, as you know, leadership events. We'll have more regionals, more contests and things that we'll do, you know, with our teams, and also corporate sponsored events as well, and opportunities. Also, you can earn shares in various pools that we talked a few minutes ago about, you know, percentages of the global commissionable volume. One of the bonuses I love too that Ed and I take advantage of is the Victory bonus. And I do want to mention that bonus because once you get involved and you're using these supplements, you know, take advantage of the Victory bonus, because those people that you share the products with and they go out and share, those people that you personally brought into Victory Nutrition that are earning through our generous compensation plan, the company will reward you, and they'll pay you 10% of what they're earning every month through the generational pool. So that could literally turn into hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, especially as your organization grows.
So what does that really mean? It means I have a vested interest, especially if we personally have sponsored you, but even if we haven't personally sponsored you, we have a vested interest in you creating income in this company if that's what you desire to do. If you just want to be a product user, we love you and we want to help you. But if you want to create an income, a significant income in a company, we're also here to help you, because our check depends on helping you grow your business. So if you don't believe that we'll help you do what you need to do, just get with anybody in the company and ask them about Ed and Gina Bender or any of our leaders, and they will tell you they absolutely will go. I'll match you effort for effort. We'll make sure you get where you need to go.
Yeah, we believe a rising tide floats all ships, and you know, we do this as a team. Nobody gets to the top by themselves. And the other thing that I really love about a network marketing company is it is not a pyramid, folks. A pyramid is like working for corporate America. You have the president or the CEO at the top, and then you've got the salespeople below. But the person at the top always makes money. We've had people on our team that have earned, you know, more income than us. So the income here, I want to state, is based on what you do with your business. You know, that's why they call it network marketing. It's not net loafing or not net sitting. This is a business, and you can work at spare time, you can work at part-time, or you can jump in and work at full-time, and you will be rewarded for the efforts that you put forth.
If you treat it like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. But if you treat it like a business, it'll absolutely perform like a business and outperform a lot of business opportunities that are out there.
And again, we look for people with desire, you know, no experience necessary. When I got started in this industry 30 years ago, I was what they called ignorance on fire. I just did whatever my sponsor told me to do, and I got the message out there as quickly as I could. And in 1 year, I was able, working on a part-time basis, to double the income where I was working full-time. So it is possible, but again, you're not doing this by yourself. So don't go out there and feel like you're out there on an island all by yourself. You've got a whole team that's here to help and support you, all the way up to corporate. They have an open door policy, and that's another thing that's very unique about Victory Nutrition.
And one thing I want to tell you, if you want to know the true secret on how to grow an organization, find somebody in your upline that's got 1,000 distributors and marry her.
That's what Ed did like 30 years ago.
Well, 24 years ago. We've been married 24 years.
Yeah, we're almost been married 25. So,
yeah.
But I've been in the industry 30. But he claims he's been in longer because he sold Amway when he was 8 years old.
I did. My dad had me going door to door selling soap suds at 8 years old. So I've been in it longer than you have, Gina.
Okay.
But we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun doing the business.
Okay, so what's your next step for getting started with Victory Nutrition? As I mentioned earlier, you want to get with a person who shared this with you. You want to place an order and start enjoying the benefits of Victory Nutrition products. And then, you know, if you have questions, if you need more information, you know, go on and get your questions answered, and we'll help you with that.
If you need more information, it's available on the website. You don't have to create your own website. We've got replicated sites that absolutely say everything that's on the corporate site, but it's your own personal site. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you $1 more to have it, and you need to learn how to use your own replicated websites. They're there for you to use and there for you to send your people to.
We want to help you create a cash flow with VNI. You know, it's not going to happen in the first day or the first week. We want to see you become successful with Victory Nutrition. So if you're one of those people and you're holding your hand up, get back with your sponsor. And if your sponsor isn't serious, hey, call Victory Nutrition. They can point you to a person on the team that will be glad to take you by the hand and help you and work with you side by side and help you build this business.
We can't help everybody, but we will help the ones that want to create an income out of this company, and also help the ones that really want to get healthy from this company too. We can do it both ways.
Okay, so I said we're going to share something we're really excited about. It was announced today by our president, Jeff Hooks, that they are doing a holiday special, guys. This is only for the month of November. Now, as you know, we just launched these 3 packages, the basic pack, the promoter pack, and the share and grow pack, about a month ago, maybe a little more than a month ago. And these packages are only available for brand new representatives who come into the company, or brand new partners.
But this month.
Yes, this month only, in the month of November, these are holiday packs are going to be available for you and for us to take advantage of. Now, what's so exciting about these packages are, number one, is they are discounted greatly. The basic pack, you're going to save $131, and as you can see, you're going to get a variety of the products. And that package is $262 with free expedited shipping. So it is an awesome package to get started with. And if you are looking to have a little bit more packages, you might want to consider starting with the promoter pack. That's another option that we've had a lot of people take advantage of. It's got a savings of $183. And that package is $390, and you get more sales aids, you get more products, you get some of the Protovite moments, several months supply of the Insorb, the Protovite, and the Brain Reward samples. Again, free expedited shipping. So you've got more sales aids to get out there and share with others as well. And then my favorite package is the Share and Grow pack. So if you're serious about starting your VNI business and you're looking to move more quickly in your business, then definitely take advantage of the Share and Grow pack. You're going to get a lot more product, and you're going to save $293. And that package is $574. But again, it's a savings of $293. Again, free expedited shipping. All 3 packages, by the way, are discounted below wholesale pricing. So what is wonderful is, as I mentioned earlier, you and I can take advantage. We can order as many of these packages as we want to. So, give the gift of health. Think about people that in your family and your friends, your loved ones that you can really bless over the holidays. Candy gets eaten, flowers die, a lot of gifts get, turned back in, but this is a gift that can truly make a difference in someone's health and in their life.
And I can't tell you the number of people that have called us up and said on the Inzorb or the Protovite or the Brain Reward or even the Thion Extra on their first dose said they could tell a difference. Many people feel that it might take, a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or sometimes in some cases a month. It depends on how sick they are. But I can tell you, people do feel these products. These products absolutely work. And one dose is enough for them to feel a difference in a lot of cases. So, think about the free products that you're getting. It says plus free products on the bottom of that package. I don't know where in the world you could go and start a business for $574 out of your pocket and create a residual income of the nature that Gina and I are making today. Everybody isn't going to do what we do. Gina and I only work half days. I tease her all the time. We get to pick the 12 hours we work, but we do work this business full time, and we make significant income out of doing it.
But we love it. So if you love what you do, it's not really a job. I know Bill works hard too, and if you're passionate about what you do, it's fun. So you don't really think about the hours or what you're doing. But these packages, the best part about these packages, guys, is go up there and share these with your team. And guess what? Each package is going to pay a fast start bonus.
So your personally sponsored people that purchase this product, you will get paid on the following week for them purchasing these products. You talk about creating extra money for the holidays. This is absolutely the way to do it. And there's no limit to the number of packages they could buy. When they're brand new, when these packages were first introduced, first off, they were just for the new people. The people that have been in the company 1, 2, 3, or 4 or 5 years could not buy them. And, they were a great savings. We were looking at them saying, wow, I wish we could do this. And then all of a sudden, Jeff, and I call it the bullseye video. And if you watch the video today, you'll see why I call it the bullseye video. But Jeff come up with the idea, let's for the month of November, let all the existing reps buy it and pay fast start on these packages. It is absolutely ingenious to do that. I mean, I'm really tickled he did that, and I think it's going to create some checks that'll just knock your socks off. If you want to come out of the gate swinging, contact all your personal reps and show them these packages, and they'll see what the savings are, especially if they've been around a while. They'll see what the savings are, and it absolutely equates to 30% in your pocket of what that retail or the wholesale price is. It's absolutely a barn buster of a deal.
So anyway, we are glad that you joined us tonight, and we want to thank you all for being here, and we really want to help you all become beacons of health, hope, and abundance. So please get back with your sponsor, the person who shared this information with you, and we'll see you at the top.
Beacons of health, hope, and abundance is not just a saying to us. We absolutely want you to shine. We want your health to be better. We want you to have more hope. I mean, somebody living without hope is really a sad situation. And Bill and Kim and Jeff and Dr. Steve Kushner, they all want us to have an abundant life. Well, abundant life includes health. It includes hope in your life. And it definitely includes your financial situation. So do get back with the person that invited you to video tonight and understand there are products here that you could change the world with. With that, I want to thank you. And
guys, you have a good night, and we bless you all.
Thank you very much.